Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I here, why I am Richard, and this whole thing around us. Why that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer, no vowels, and how are you doing this morning? Or this appropriate time of the day, my morning. I am doing well now. Thank you very much for doing this. But yes, I couldn't do Sunday, couldn't do Monday, partially because of internet problems on the Sunday, and partially because of Richard problems on the Monday. So here we are on a beautiful Tuesday, he said, looking outside and seeing that it was kind of overcast and yucky, which, you know, is about as beautiful as it gets here in England. But yes, here we are, as beautiful as it could be in England. Doing more Old Skies, which is set in America, in New York. So let's just jump over there right now and see what's going on, eh? Get straight into it as looks down at things, doesn't have anything to say, doesn't note any exciting things down about stuff that is going on or things that they've seen. Oh, I guess Doctor Who. I have seen Doctor Who. That was a thing. I haven't had time to discuss that with you yet. So yeah, maybe we'll discuss time travel-y things during Old Skies. What a novelty that will be, eh? But yeah, let's go over into Old Skies. Whoop. And there we are. Look how Fia Quinn is dressed this time in her fitting in the 1990s style of thing. Yes, and we had just broken into the house of I want to say it's Duffy. It's Duffy's house. Knox is the one. Yeah, I think Adam, the guy who supplied...
I don't need to mess with that anymore.
No, but I want to bring it up. But anyway, the guy who supplied the photo for Otis Knox's disappearance here was is Adam, who marries the wife of Otis Knox. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I don't know that for certain, but I don't think Duffy... I think something is going on, because we were told about how often Duffy came back here. So yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look around this house and see what we can discover. Small trash bin, the exit from the Knox homes. A hefty first aid kit is mounted on the wall. That is an old school oven with all the... Oh, I love those kind of knobs to twist and turn and set to the right thing. Yep. And the ones on my oven where I was growing up, you pushed it in and turned it, and then when it was pushed in, it did the spark automatically to catch the gas, so you didn't need like light it with a match or anything. It wasn't electric, it was gas, and it was great. Okay, what's in the first aid kit first of all? Let's have a look up there.
That is one well-stocked first aid kit. Syringes, gauze, slings, all sorts of medicines. Is this normal, Nozzo?
For most people, no. But Marla Knox worked as a nurse for most of her life. Old habits die hard.
Okay, cool. So we know where to get stuff if we need to. Yay!
Znith just redeemed sit on it and swivel.
Indeed, and I have missed swivelling round in a swivelly type manner. Swivelling in a... Oh, that wasn't very coordinated. Swivelling is normal. Yes. Let me go slightly further out and see if I can do a better swivel. Whee! Well, that worked to go round for the one. But meh. Swivelling is normal. Let us see what is in the small trash bin.
The bin appears to be empty.
Hey, nobody's left any incriminating evidence in a bin. That's great. What's this book on the table, though? Scrapbook has been left open on the table. All right. I wonder who is scrapping. And then there's a photo over here. Framed photo of a man and a woman has been hung above the kitchen counter. And look, a solitary and unattended kitchen drawer. Ha ha ha! And a duck. Look, there's a duck. A duck. What can we get with a duck? Well, let's have a look at the drawer first of all. See if there's anything fun in the drawer. Oh, there's a notepad next to the telephone as well. It's the answering machine. Oh, 2 identical photos of a young woman lie at the bottom of this drawer. I mean, they're the only things in this drawer. So this must be the identical photo of young women drawer.
There are 2 identical photographs here, so I doubt they'll miss the one.
They probably will.
I've already taken one of these photos. I shouldn't push my luck.
But is this a photo of Mrs. Knox, Marla Knox? There we go. Can I look at it? No. All right. Scrapbook has been left open on this table. And then we'll look at the photo.
This scrapbook looks recently leafed through. It's open on this page. Shame about all the water damage. I wonder why they kept it.
So that we know when and where to come, because we got a date. I don't know. It's a receipt for rent at a hotel. That might be that. Is the water damage? No, that's too much water damage for crying. So a memory of something that happened. All right, and who is in the framed photo?
That's the owner of Boardwalk Books, or a younger version of him at least. And the woman with him. Is that Marla Knox?
Yes, it
It
is.
matches the archive photos, so I'm going to assume yes.
And the photo that we just picked up. Okay. And it's a grand penning. So they got an old person to do something. That's interesting. Why did they have an old person come in and do some signings? Never mind. And look, it's spooky, so it's happening on October's Halloween time. So yeah, all right, interesting. Well, now we can go around asking people, have you seen this person? I mean, can I? No, I can't. Can I combine the
I
two?
see no point in that.
No, all right. Huh. I'm going to press H, because I don't think I've missed anything here. Let's just... A landline telephone, or as it's known in this when, a telephone. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, alright. I've missed that hotspot. Trash bin, drawer, photo, medicine kit. So yeah, okay. I mean, I can click on the phone, but I've got nobody to call at the moment. I guess I could... star 69 isn't even a thing now. Hang up. Pick up. Hang up. Alright, let's get out of here. And indeed, you are actually hanging it up. Hello. Oh. I'm going to do this, even though I don't think it's going to do anything. No, wait. Okay. No, it didn't do anything. I was trying to lock the front door as I left. Because, you know, I don't want to just leave the front door open and unlocked. Not to a writer's house either. Hello.
Hello again.
Yes?
Hello, show family photo.
Is this a photo of Otis Knox and his family?
That's them, sure enough. But why did you scribble out Marla like that?
Oh, it wasn't me. But you're sure that's Marla?
I'd recognize that necklace anywhere. But who did that to her picture? They ought to be ashamed.
I have no idea.
Can't imagine why anyone would do such a thing to her. She's the light of the neighborhood.
Oh, good to know. The light of the neighborhood? How so?
Did you say Marla was the light of the neighborhood?
That's what Otis calls her anyway. Guess it caught on. But I can't deny it's true. Always smiling, waving, helping everyone who needs helping. You'd think she'd be more private being married to someone so famous. I'm more private than she is.
And who are you? Otis calls her that. Alright, maybe that's a password or something we'll need later. Light of the neighborhood. And Otis is the son, I believe. Right? Or
Did
maybe
you
not.
say...
Like I said, that's what Otis calls her. Guess it caught on. But I can't deny it's true. Always smiling, waving, helping everyone who needs helping. You'd think she'd be more private being married to someone so famous. I'm more private than she is.
Alright, I'll leave
I'll
you
leave
now.
you alone now.
See you around.
Is Otis the son? No, Otis is the father. Marla is the wife. Who's the son? Who's back at He's the guy who's back at HQ. I'm not pressing the contact. I can see. Adam. No, that's Adam Cole. If I say Otis Knox, will it tell me? Basic info. Nathan. There we go. Nathan Knox. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go back to the boardwalk and talk to the owner of the shop. Oh, Cole residence. Knox residence. Boardwalk books. Hello, man who is gazing at ocean, lost in thought. Can you tell me why you had a grand doing a signing
Excuse me.
at your grand opening? Do you know the Knox
Do
family?
you know
I mean,
the Knox family?
What makes you say that?
photo in the Knox
I
house.
saw you in a photograph with Marla Knox.
Yeah?
Do you still claim you don't know them?
I've never claimed anything one way or the other.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
What if I... No, I can't. What if I show this to
If
you?
there's a reason for that, I don't see it.
Alright. I mean, there is. What if I shoot him? No, I don't want to do that. Ah! I'm remembering things from last week when we did a stuff. We did a thing. If we go back to the Cole residence, I'm pretty certain it said light, didn't it? When we opened up this, it said yes, present light. Here's light. Okay, and that's why the photo is scribbled out, so that you can't just present the photo. Yeah! My
so the key
God.
to this scanner lock was Marla.
Yes.
That explains why her face was scratched out in that photo you found.
Yes,
Probably
indeed.
to prevent anyone else from using it.
That is the conclusion I came to as well. But I can't remember what else we found on here. We did yes, the two photos. Then there was the quiz, which we did, which was answers that only came from the future, which is why I think it's stuffy. And then a ladder leads down to a formerly concealed basement. Not a basement.
Also, what are you doing?
What? What's going on?
Never mind, it's gone now.
What happened?
I felt the time stream. It was faint, but it was there. Did
Oh.
you open a portal?
No. And even if I wanted to, you know you have to be outdoors for it to work.
Right. Of course. I've just been working too hard. Must be.
I'll keep monitoring for you.
No. Somebody else did a thing. Look, well, there's a light switch, thank heaven. You're not going to make anything about how dark it is down here? Ladder, light switch. I just thought maybe there was another point over here which said, it's really, really dark and you can't see a thing. This leads back to the abandoned Cole residence. Whoever that is. Time to switch on the light switch and see the horrors. Okay, so we've got a bunch of random parts haphazardly welded together. You have no idea what this is for. It's obviously a time machine of some description. A whiteboard with a crude map drawn on it, and a light, a single solitary light bulb swinging backwards and forwards. No, all right. Well, let's look at this.
Looks to be a crudely drawn map of the Coney Island boardwalk. There's a spot marked with an X. Should be easy to find.
All right, new location, beach spot. Is that where they were when they disappeared? All right, and here, what do you do? Are you a microwave? Wah!
No way. No blasting way. You seeing this?
Yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
A quantensonic wave generator.
I thought the quantensonic particle wasn't discovered until the 2040s.
It wasn't.
So Adam Cole is experimenting with time travel 60 years early.
Impossible. If he was, we'd know. But this whole mission is full of impossible things.
What do we know about this Adam Cole person?
You read the same archive entry as me, Fia. We barely know anything. I'm going to go have a chat with Nathan Knox. Stand by, Fia. Don't touch that generator.
Touch.
Mr. Knox?
Yeah? Is she finished already?
Not quite. I wanted to ask you about Adam Cole.
My stepfather? Why?
We just want to fill in some gaps.
But he has nothing to do with what happened, does he? He didn't even meet my mother until a year after. Honestly, I barely knew the guy, so I bring him into this.
Well, it's hard to know how to put this, but...
He was experimenting with time travel. He was stalking your family. He ran an Otis Knox fan site. Yeah, he ran an Otis Knox fan site. So it was a bit weird that he then hooked up with your mother.
He, ran an Otis Knox fan site.
What?
It's true. His name came up while Fia was investigating. She looked into him. He knew things he shouldn't have known. Knowledge of the future. He had photos of your family, a key to your house, but we know next to nothing about him. So, anything you can tell us will be useful.
This is...
I know. It's a lot.
No. This is ridiculous. I asked you to find out what happened to my father, not butt into my mother's private life. How dare you?
Look, Mr. Knox.
Do you not think that the two things might be, intertwined? No? Do you not think that perhaps your mother was getting with someone else and killed your father? Do you not think that could be a possibility? No? Because, the spouse of the person who, or a family member of the person who died is the most usual suspect. Or the most usual... You're more likely to be killed by somebody you know than somebody you don't know. Even though, there are millions, billions more people that you don't know than you do know. So, just be a hermit. Live inside a cave. Never learn about anybody or know their names or interact with everybody only once. So that they all remain strangers and they're less likely to kill you. That's the lesson, right? Don't you want to know what happened?
Don't you want to know what happened?
No. Let sleeping dogs lie. My mother was happy. After everything that happened, she deserved to be happy. And you want to ruin that over my dead body? You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Goodbye.
You heard all that?
I did, yeah. So
That
what
was
now?
weird.
Do we abort?
No. The protocol is clear. We can't let this lie. Anomalies like this must be investigated.
But if he sues us...
The brass knows what we're doing. They gave us the green light. Just keep treading lightly. You know the drill. I'll keep digging on my end. We are going to figure this out.
Alright, okay. What if I'd come here, read this, and then gone to the X? Nothing would have happened here? Alright. Well, let me look up what we knew about Adam Cole, because I cannot recall much. There we go. We know when he lived, we know his employment history, we know he was Marla Cole, we know he had Nathan Knox as a stepchild, we knew where he lived, we know he died of pancreatic cancer. Okay. Alright, well that's a thing. I'm going to poke it.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Just making sure it's legit.
Leave the untested, unverified time stream particle generator alone. I can't believe I even have to say that.
I wanted to see it. It's amazing. Look at it in all its 3D glory.
Fia, leave the untested, unverified time stream particle generator alone. I can't believe I even have to say that. Again.
One more time.
Fia, leave the untested, unverified time stream particle generator alone. I can't believe I even have to say that. Again.
Alright, well, there we go. Let's turn off the light.
I'd rather keep them on.
Oh, a light switch recently used. But I'd like to turn it off. Can we? No, we can't do anything about that. We can't do that, so let's get out of here. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to go to the X. Where's the way out of here? Over here. Boardwalk lies in this direction. A few minutes in this direction. We'll go to beach, Coney Island Beach.
That's them, isn't it? Otis and Marla Knox.
Yeah, that's them.
So what should I do? Hang back? Keep an eye on them until the fireworks?
Someone is experimenting with time travel 50 years too early. Getting to the bottom of that is our priority now.
So you're saying I can approach them?
Yeah, just, well, you know, be careful.
Aren't I always?
You've always been a terrible liar.
Yep.
I know.
Alright, so we have a middle-aged couple sits hand in hand watching the water in a comfortable silence. We've got a cooler filled with best beverages. I guess I just have to go up and click on them. Hey, Marla! You don't know it, but you're about to hook up with Adam. Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Sorry to bother you, but are you Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
Cool.
That's a good question. What would you say, my love? Are we Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
Not tonight, we're not. We're just two people enjoying the fireworks, which should have started by now. Come on, I'm not getting any younger.
You're not going to be getting any older soon either. Yeah, Nathan sent me.
Nathan sent me.
He did?
Yes, he is worried. Asked me to check up on you.
Well, you can tell him we're fine. Nothing to worry about.
Odd that he didn't reach out himself. He writes to us every week. You're not telling the entire truth, are you?
Pardon?
I can tell. Always been good at that. But it doesn't matter. We just want to enjoy our 4th of July in peace. So if you don't mind.
I'm going to ask you all the questions, but I'm just going to say, yeah, I mean, I am telling you the truth. Nathan did send me, just not the Nathan that you know yet. This is the Nathan from the future. Boardwalk Books.
Do you know Boardwalk Books? A shop about a mile down the strip.
Sure. Who doesn't?
Why do you ask?
Book signing. Marla and the bookstore owner. Book signing.
Were you scheduled to have a book signing there? At Boardwalk Books?
Yeah, around December last year, I think.
No, I mean tonight.
Tonight? Why the hell would I do a book signing tonight? Tonight is all about Marla and me. I'm sure you get the hint.
No, I don't understand what you're talking about. Let me ask about Adam Cole and then about Marla and the bookstore
Are
owner.
either of you familiar with a man named Adam Cole?
Can't say I am. Marls?
Not me. Sorry. Why?
He might be a stalker. That is part of the reason
This
why
Adam
he
Cole,
sent me. Come on.
whoever he is, seems to have an unhealthy obsession with you.
An obsessive fan? Oh no, never had one of those before.
Certainly
not of
not
you,
you.
of your clustermate.
Marla's got a fan?
Huh. Well, it's about time. Why should you have all the fun?
Yeah, enjoy that fun. It gets old fast.
I wonder... No, Duffy's not old enough to have been... No, wait. No, Duffy is not old enough to be... have been rescued by this nurse. From... Oh, he broke his arm, and, you know, she was the one who tended to him. That's not possible. So, yeah. Alright, this is serious.
Look, this is serious. Adam Cole seems to be stalking you.
I hate to say it, but the only one bothering us tonight is you.
We just want to enjoy our evening alone. We don't have many of those. I'm sure you understand.
Are you dying of pancreatic cancer too? I don't know. You don't have many of those.
Marla, you're friendly with the shop owner.
I mean, just
aren't
to
you?
change
Jesus, what are you implying?
Nothing.
Nothing like that. I just mean...
He's my brother, if you must know.
Marla.
Sorry, Otis, but that kind of gossip we don't need. Just leave Liam alone, please.
Now I know his
He likes
name.
his life simple, and we try to keep it that way.
And speaking of keeping away,
Right.
I'll leave now. Alright, this is...
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm from the future. You were destined to disappear tonight. I mean, I can't tell you that. So, yeah. Alright. Liam. I can't say Liam Knox because that is not. He's not a Knox. Yeah. So Evelyn Knox. No, we got nothing on. Alright, because there we go. Presumed dead. Marla Knox. We don't know. It doesn't list your other thing. It's not going to be Liam Cole either, is it? You would have said something if it was Cole. I mean, let's look up Liam Cole anyway. No. Alright, so I just need to know what your last name is. Now I can say, at least, hey, buddy, you do know the Knoxes, you're her brother. What's your name? Can I look you up in my database? For a while. Yeah, please?
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Liam.
You're Liam, correct? Marla Knox's brother.
Yeah, that's
That
me.
is me, I do know
Is she
this thing.
okay?
Oh yes, she's fine. I'm just checking in on the family, on behalf of Nathan.
Oh, well, any friend of Nathan's is a friend of mine. Love that kid like a son.
So you are close with them after you denied it several times when I came up and asked you if you were close with them and didn't bring up your connection to your sister. I'm obviously a friend of Nathan's, quite obviously. Yeah, this is how friends of Nathan behave.
So you're close with Otis Knox and his family? Because earlier you said that you didn't know him.
What was I supposed to say? I hate lying, but they like their privacy. So do I. The last thing I need are his fans swarming this place.
Fans swarming this place? What do you mean?
Wouldn't fans swarming this place be a good thing?
You'd think that, but no. I like things simple.
Simple. On the Coney Island boardwalk.
Selling books is simple. Dealing with Otis's fans bugging me for his address is not. So please don't blab.
No, I'm not
Lips
going to
are
say anything.
sealed.
Why are you alone?
I'm curious. If you're so close to Marla and Otis, why are you here alone?
Alone?
They're watching the fireworks about halfway down the boardwalk. Why are you here instead of with your sister?
Oh, they wanted to be by themselves tonight. I'm okay with that. Otis has more than proven himself. I trust him now.
But you didn't trust him?
Otis proved himself. Why did he have to do that?
Yeah. Maybe I
Is he a bit
shouldn't
of
have
a
said
wild
that.
child?
Let's just say he didn't make the best first impression,
There you
but
go.
he's good now.
Because he's famous?
No. Not exactly. Never mind. Forget it.
No, Otis is
Otis
good
is good now, implying he wasn't good before.
now. He's saying the
I
same
said
thing.
never mind, okay? I let it go ages back. So should you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
I do want something. I want to know what to do next. You didn't tell me your name. It shouldn't be that difficult to work out who Evelyn Knox's brother is. But apparently it is. This is weird. Alright, let's go back to the village gossip and see if she knows about Liam. Hello, have you seen Liam around here?
Hello again.
Yes?
Oh, just before he was famous. Yes,
Did
tell
you
me
know
about
the
it.
Knox family before Otis became famous?
They moved in just after me, so yeah.
What was Otis like?
Why? What have you heard?
Just curious. I imagine becoming a celebrity changes people.
For the worse, usually, but not Otis. Fame suits him. The year he released his first book, it all stopped.
Ooh, what stopped? What? The late nights, the partying, the screaming, the blood murders, the ritual cannibalism. It all stopped and the neighbourhood became so much nicer. You know, we didn't like to interfere with the blood murders or the ritual cannibalism before. But, you know, because it all happened in their backyard. What happens in the backyard? Well, I mean, nobody's allowed to. It's not part of the neighbourhood, so, you know, It was away from prying eyes, so we were okay with it.
You said it all stopped when Otis wrote his first book. What stopped?
The drinking, the ear-splitting fights. God, those two could go at it. Almost called the police once, but figured it was none of my business. I know better now. It all worked out, thank heaven, but if things went the other way... Well, like I said, it all worked out.
Oh my god. No? Do we have disguises where you can change your face so that you could become Otis? I don't think technology has advanced that far, but I'm just wondering if Adam Cole could become Knox at that point. So kill everybody. So kill Otis. Adam kills Otis before he becomes a famous writer. Then Adam takes over Otis's life. Becomes Otis until he has to disappear. Then he becomes Adam again. And he's okay. I mean, that would work out time travel-y wise, but yeah. Tell me about the drinking.
The drinking?
That man could put it away. The bottles I'd see stacked up on trash day? Well, no point in thinking about the bad old days. Like I said, it all worked out.
And the fights?
There were fights.
If you lived here back then, you wouldn't be asking that question. The screaming from those two. She ran away once, told me she was gonna stay with her brother, begged me not to tell her husband, but she was back home the next day like nothing happened. I almost called the police, but figured it wasn't my business.
Weird,
it all worked out in the end. But if it didn't, well, no point in thinking about that.
Alright, and it all
What
worked
do you
out?
mean, it all worked out?
Well, like I said, it all stopped. The fights, the drinking, everything.
Just
Otis sold
overnight?
his first book, and within the year, he was completely transformed.
You really think one has to do with the other?
I don't know what else it could be.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
Alright, well, it's a month that ends with an R. December, November, September, October. Oh, so many. And they only stayed for one night, so this is probably the night that they ran away. Probably. Let's go and talk to Boardwalk guy, and then we'll go and confront Otis with their terrible truth.
Excuse me.
I'm just looking and seeing there's a red flag flying up here. How exciting! A red flag. I heard what happened.
So I heard some stories about Otis, about how different he was back in the day.
Different. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. He drank like a fish. Said it was part of his process. I'm just glad he fixed things before it was too late.
She tried to run away.
Marla tried to run away, didn't she?
No try about it. It was all arranged. She just learned she was pregnant. She told me everything. Asked me to help her get away. So I booked her a room at the Hotel Commonwealth.
Okay,
Got her a
Commonwealth,
train
that's what
ticket
it
for
is.
the next morning to our cousin's place in Georgia. But then it all got better. They came around the next day, hand in hand, like nothing happened.
Did you get that, Nozzo? The Commonwealth Hotel?
I got it. The address is close to your position, but it was torn down by your win.
Give me the address anyway. You never know.
New location, the Commonwealth Hotel. Why did they get back together? Do you know?
She didn't leave him after all. Why the change of heart?
Beats the hell out of me. I thought she was out of her mind.
Yep.
She swore up and down that he was a changed man. I might have laughed in her face, but the kicker? She was right. He hasn't touched a drop since. And you've met them, right? Tell me you've never seen two people more in love. Something must have put the fear of God into him. Made him realize all he stood to lose. Lots of time has passed since then. Took a while for him to earn my trust.
I mean,
But earn it he
could have
did.
been me.
I'm proud to call him my brother-in-law.
How long ago was this? Do you remember exactly?
You said a long time has passed since Otis had his epiphany. Do you know how much time?
20-some odd years ago? Time flies.
20 years exactly?
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I know I had just bought this place. Was working around the clock fixing it up.
So
My only bed was an old
Before
sofa.
October 31st.
That's why I got Marla the room at the Commonwealth. Probably for the best. If Otis came looking for her here, I might have punched his face in.
Alright. Leave him.
Sorry, I'll leave
That's
you
what
alone.
she should have done.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
I don't. I'm not sure I will be here tomorrow. Okay, can I search anything on the Commonwealth Hotel? No. Alright, okay. Let's just head there then. Work out the next part of the mystery.
Sounds like Otis Knox had a real change of heart when Marla left him. A real epiphany moment.
Could be. There's nothing about it in the archive. Nothing much about his personal life at all, come to think of it. I wonder...
I mean, that is strange. What do you wonder? Yeah.
You wonder what, exactly?
Otis Knox's timeline ranking is the highest there is. If anyone changed it, we'd know. But his family, they were fair game. If there was minimal archived information about his family to start with, then someone could change things without tripping any alarms. It would have to be subtle, but it could be done.
Huh. Alright. Can someone change that
It
much?
sounds like he changed into a different person overnight. Could that be relevant?
We all go through things that change us. That's nothing special. But with everything we found in that secret basement, I don't know. I can't rule anything out.
Secret basement. Anyway, any update on Nathan?
Any word from Nathan Knox?
Just a boilerplate letter from his lawyer. I've passed it along to the brass.
I mean, that was impressively quick. Alright, I'd like to see this change. Can you give us a... Can we get another time
I'd like to
tunnel?
see this so-called change of heart for myself.
Go back
Can
to
we
the
do that?
1970s.
Sure, if we can pinpoint what that day actually was. Any idea what that could be?
Yes. The date of Otis's change.
I think I may know when Otis's change of heart might have been.
You do? Okay, tell me.
I don't. I mean, I think it's October because of the stuff in the background.
October.
The 1st? No, the 5th. Because it's the day after, and it said... Did it say 14th? I can't remember.
The 14th.
I can't remember what year I'm in. 1970?
1970.
I'm not sure that's right.
Alright,
This
okay.
is a high-ranking person we're dealing with. We don't want to do this more than
Let me
once.
see if there's more
Are
at the
you
boardwalk.
absolutely sure?
No.
Now that you put it that way, I'm not sure at all. Let me think about it some more.
Yep.
I'll do the same.
Bye-bye. The date, where's the nearest F train? Have you read an Otis Knox book? Any thoughts? Really? Where's the nearest F train?
The F train runs through here, doesn't it? Even in this when?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
The F train goes to the NYU area, doesn't it?
Does it?
You want to go to the Nash family storage unit, don't you?
I never said that. You did.
The fire doesn't happen for 30 years. What would you even do when you got there?
I was just wondering. I'm not gonna do it, Noz. Don't worry. I'm focusing on the job, like always.
Good. Then I'll say nothing more about it.
Have you ever read an Otis Knox book?
Have you read any of Otis Knox's books?
Yes, all of them.
So you're a fan?
Not especially, but thanks to Otis's high ranking, his books are guaranteed not to chrono shift while I'm reading them.
That's as good a reason as any.
That is crap. That is a crap reason. I hate these guys' books, but they don't change, so I read them.
That's all for now, Noz.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright, yep. Okay, so back to the Commonwealth Hotel.
So much for that.
Oh.
There's just a vacant lot at that address.
Alright, okay, so there's nothing there now. Alright, so to the Knox residence, to the scrapbook, so that I can read it and know about when it is. The 14th, for one day, October. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, I wanted to call. Can you see that? Wait for thing to catch up.
Not so.
Yeah, Fia.
Is that a date?
I think I may...
You do?
Oh, wait, I don't know what year I'm in. But October the 14th.
The 14th.
1970?
1970.
Are you absolutely sure?
On
No.
second thought, no. Let me think.
I'll do...
Sign off.
That's all.
I can't remember what date I'm in. I'm in 93. Okay, alright. So,
Nozzo.
20 years
Yeah,
ago. I mean, it sounds so weird that the guy who owns a thing doesn't have the grand opening date bookmarked in his mind. Like, oh, this is a thing.
I think I may know when Otis...
You do?
I mean, a 20-year anniversary.
October.
The 14th.
The 14th.
73.
1973.
Are you absolutely sure?
On second thought, no. I'm not sure that's right.
I am
Let
right.
me think about it some
I
more.
do think. Alright, okay.
I'll do the same.
That's all.
I'm sure. It's the 14th. For one day.
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Yes. Did I need to get you to do that line?
Nozzo.
Yeah, Fia.
I think
You do?
October.
Or
The
do you-
14th. 1973.
Are you absolutely sure?
On second thought, let me...
Oh, okay. Alright, so it could have been
That's
that.
I'll...
I guess maybe I need to find more information to double check. Maybe I need to talk to Otis. Hello, do you know stuff?
Hello again.
Yes?
I'll
I'll
leave you
leave
to
you-
it for now.
See you.
Because you don't know. We will head back to the boardwalk. We will go to boardwalk books and just double check and see if there's anything. I mean, you would know if this is your 20th anniversary, wouldn't you?
Excuse
How long ago was
you
this?
said, do you know?
Like I said, I think
20
it was
some
20
odd years.
something like that. I know I had just bought
Okay.
this place. Was working around. My only bed was an old sofa. Probably for the best.
Alright, leave.
Sorry.
Thank.
So we don't know that exactly. So let's go to the secret Coney Island beach spot. Talk with you and say, hey, I heard about the troubles. Do you know
Sorry to
when that
bother you
happened?
again, but
What?
Before you were famous.
I was told you were a very different person before you were famous.
It's no secret. I used to drink a lot.
You used to.
Yeah. Completely dry these days.
I see. And that cooler of beer next to you?
That's for me.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot of beer for one person.
My parents came from Germany.
It's also none of her business, Marls.
Right. It's none of your business.
Of course. Sorry.
That's not what I wanted to know about.
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
Oh! If I search up Otis Knox and I get a bibliography, no, because that says 77. I mean, that is when it came out, so 20 odd years ago. I mean, we're in 93. 20, I mean, that is 15 or 16 years ago rather than that. '81 was when he got a thing, obituary. No dates there. Got nothing on Adam Cole, have we? No, we do. I still can't find anything on Liam, even though I've got your name. And we've got nothing on Evelyn Knox again. No. Oh. Evelyn, Evelyn. Did we get any... Did I ever look up Evelyn Cole? No. She did not change her name. Or we do not have any information on her changing her name. Alright, have we got any more information at the Cole residence? Then. spot this. Trash. That's where
There's
we got
nothing else in the bin worth taking.
Good. We've only got those two. Yeah, alright. Alright, there's the whiteboard map and the machine.
It's a crude...
Yeah, we know that. There's the thing that will open.
Fia, leave the... I can't...
Yeah, I know that. But I'm running out of ideas of how to work out.
I don't need to mess with that anymore.
Okay, there's no need to read that right now. Okay. So, I'm in 1993. You said give or take. So it's October, and it's definitely the 4th. The thing was for the 14th. What am I missing? Is the question. I don't really want to ask about hints. So there's this. This is for something the 14th. For one day. At the hotel that we know you're going to. Here's the photo, which is telling us about...
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Right, exactly. The grand opening, so October.
I see no point in that.
Alright, I was going to put it back, so that they didn't know I was stealing it. Alright, okay. Click to close drawer. We're 93, and you said some date, something, something around then. But nobody I know talk to, I know... Alright.
Nozzo.
I mean, I could just do the date of
I think
change.
I may know.
You do?
October.
14th. Because that's when he left. Well, that's when you were meant to do that. I don't know... No, I guess staying overnight.
The 14th.
Maybe it was... I mean, you'd know if it was... You'd had it, so... 74?
1974.
Are you absolutely sure?
No.
On second thought, let me think.
Alright, let me do...
July.
No, not July.
The 14th. No, on second, let me think.
I'm definitely not.
I think...
You do?
So October. The 14th.
The 14th.
77, because that's when the book was done. Did he get it done and published?
1977.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you may be right.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Check to see if we can tunnel from
That
the
is...
cart landing point. That will save us some time. And... accepted. Head over. It should be ready to go by the time you get there.
That is frustrating.
That's all for now, Noz.
I'll leave you to it.
Because... Let's search that again. Otis Knox. Bibliography. 77. But that... The fact that he had to... He got it... the thing happened and he got it published in the same year. I mean, it was published in 77, right? And she was going to leave him in October of 77. That means he got it published before the end of the year. That is... Yeah, that does not make sense. Alright, off we go. I'm not saying it can take years for a book to get published. Alright, but here we are. Let's do our stuff. Take me to... Wah! I mean, is Coney Island going to be... Oh no, it's closed down in the 70s still.
Timefall successful. Going local again now.
Oh yeah, what we wearing now? Oh, same stuff.
Same outfit as before.
I didn't have time to program in the specs for anything new.
I mean,
but
fashion is
most
cyclical.
1990s fashions were inspired by the 1970s. You'll fit right in.
You've got nothing else on
yeah.
file?
Nothing aside from the white polyester disco suit that I once generated for Duffy.
Tempting, but no, definitely not.
Why
but
not?
if I need to infiltrate a dance hall, I'll let you know.
I'll keep it prepped. Standing by.
Alright, now we can go places. Coney Island Boardwalk beckons. You got nothing else to do here? No hotspots? No? Alright. Alright, let's go for a walk in the 1970s. Strut down the street. Showing off. You got flares? I mean, no we don't.
Not so.
It's all closed up.
Yeah?
Let's say I find this Adam Cole. And let's say he did muck around with Otis Knox's past.
Burgers, nachos,
What
wings.
should we
pizza.
do?
We
Juices,
deal with
coffees,
him
foods,
however you
tea.
can.
Right,
Soft pretzels,
right.
honey mustard
I thought
cheese.
as much.
I'll be here if you need me.
Marinara, cinnamon, chocolate, and then donuts, churros, and stuff. I mean, this is... Wow, what a horrible, horrible thing the 1970s was. Oh, what a lovely, lovely mascot that man is up there. Alright. Well... Let's start by going to Boardwalk Books and see what's on the boardwalk. Ooh! Rust-covered payphone. It obviously doesn't see much use. Shop beyond the glass looks empty and dark. There was a window there. He knocked it out and put in a window at some point. Alright.
Nobody seems to be in.
No,
The store must
it's
not
not
be
being
open
used
yet.
at all. Look, there's a spider on there, so they don't use it at all. There should be cobwebs and everything.
That payphone seems broken, but perhaps I could make use of this telephone directory.
Exactly.
Who should I look up?
If I just click Liam, that'll be great.
I don't know his last name, so I can't look him
How
up.
do you not know his last name? And Evelyn?
I don't know her last name, so I can't look her up.
Yeah. Marla?
No entry.
Otis.
No entry.
Alright, never mind then. We'll close the book. Can't hear what's on this fellow's radio, but he seems to be enjoying it. Man scans the horizon for ships. For what reason, you have no idea. Oh, broken lights. The red flag is still up there. This exhausted looking woman is fixated on a cigarette and little else.
I shouldn't bother the locals unless necessary.
I think that's Lauren from the second game in the series of Blackwell. The character design is certainly similar, and she was always smoking. So maybe if we just sit here just for a moment. I mean, I'm guessing Joey would not be there because I mean Joey is there, but we can't see him, and I don't think they would have like Joey suddenly pop up just for a brief frame sort of thing. But we'll just sit here just in case I'm wrong. But yeah, I think that's Lauren, or it could just be somebody who dresses like Lauren, given that this is the 70s. But yeah. Another fun Easter egg. We had Rosangela in the 2000s, and now Lauren in the 1970s. Cool. But no, alright. Let's get out of here. I mean, I can just walk back to the other place, see what's going on.
And also,
Yep.
what about Otis Knox's high timeline impact ranking? If this Adam Cole altered Otis's life, and we alter Adam's life, this could alter Otis Knox's history, couldn't it? Something we should never, ever do. The rankings must be maintained and all.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? Figure out what happened. Only then can we decide what to do about it.
One step at a time.
That's all we can do.
Alright, okay. So let's just go down the list. Let's go to the Knox residence. And hear the fight. Oh! Ooh, it's the tree! A small sapling is starting to grow here. If we knock it
I
down...
shouldn't uproot it.
Why not? Curtains are drawn and you can't see inside. No. Number of fresh pumpkins around the house. They look freshly carved. Ooh. I mean, I can get in there because I've got your key. Neighborhood yard contains only grass in this when. That's a shame. Hello.
Nobody's home.
Excellent. That means I can break in.
There we go. Good thing the Knox family never changed their locks in 15 years.
Yeah. Thinks about how long I've lived here and how long the keys I've had this. Yeah, alright, okay. Oh, yeah. Bottles everywhere. No first aid kit. Whoever the subjects of these photos are, you have no idea. Hey, a rotary phone. How utterly prehistoric. Hang up. I hate you for pointing out that a phone from my childhood is now prehistoric. Or prehistoric to this person. What have we got in the trash bin? Otis Knox, take his directives. Silubin, 10 milligrams. 28th of the 4th, 76.
Silubin?
A medicine commonly used for diabetes. It was discontinued in the late 70s.
So Otis Knox was diabetic?
It appears so.
But isn't anymore? Or is he? Do I still have that? No. Alright, that's just information. Information! I require information. Floor is cluttered with a collection of empty bottles, crumbled up paper, and cigarette butts. It's part of my process, man! My process! A freshly used typewriter. It smells faintly of fresh ink. Idea for the next novel. Struggling, hard-working author doing his best to put food on the table is constantly frustrated by his lying, ungrateful, bitter wife and his pea-brain brother-in-law. To hell with you, Marla, and god damn you, Liam Whiteman. I know your name. I'm coming for both of you. I can look up Whiteman. Excellent. Search. Search. Evelyn Whiteman. No results. Oh. Marla. Why am I calling you Evelyn? Evelyn is the name of the... I can't... his wife isn't on here. Well, I don't know why we keep doing Evelyn Knox. I knew that's not... Never mind. Okay, we can look up Liam Whiteman. April 29th, 1945 to June 5th, 2031. Okay, good span of years. Liam Whiteman, a cherished figure in the Coney Island community, long-time owner of the modest bookstore on the Broadwalk, passed away on June 5th, 2031, at the age of 86 due to complications from a respiratory infection. Known for his encyclopedic knowledge of literature and his warm, engaging conversations, Liam built a reputation as a kind and welcoming present to all who visited his shop. Despite the rise of e-readers and the decline of physical bookstores, Liam stubbornly refused to close or sell his store, believing in the power of printed books and their ability to create connections. Over the years, he turned down several lucrative offers to buy the shop, determined to preserve it as a haven for book lovers. Liam is survived by his sister, Marla, and his nephew, Nathan. He will be deeply missed. Yes, he will. Never mind. Alright. But I still haven't got a thing of Marla. Why has Marla not come up? Alright, well... You don't sell your bookstore. I can go back and see... You say... I can go back and go, your name's Whiteman! But that's all I can do. I mean, we'll go to the hotel, because that is where it is. We're going to skip the Cole residence for the moment. We'll go to Cola Beach and see if they're here.
In this Wen, that beach contains more broken glass and dirty needles than grains of sand. I'll leave it alone.
Cool. Alright. I'm going to skip the Cole residence because I don't know. I get a feeling that might be very important. So I'd like to look at that one last. Hello everybody. The desk is mostly empty aside from a well-thumbed sign-in book. A large elevator graces the far wall. A man casually leaning against the wall of the lobby. A faint smell of cannabis surrounds him. A local woman is reading on the couch. Fortunately, she's not paying much attention to you. Alright. Hey there, local woman.
I see no reason to bother her.
What about
That
him?
man is as high as the lunar space station. I doubt talking to him would yield anything useful.
But I could do, if I wanted to.
I'll just take a quick look. Here are all the guests who signed in today. There are quite a lot of them.
Alright, let's see. S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson. Michael Caine. J. Barrett. Henry Stevens. Rodrigo. Kathy Spencer. A name written into the guest book. Why is that one? Oh, alright, because I just happen to be over that. Okay. Ben Chandler. Oliver Hughes. M. Whiteman. Joshua Wright. V. Knight. L. Blackwell. It is. It's Lauren Blackwell. Oh my god. E. Morgan. C. Sharp. Ha ha ha. Charlie King. Hannah Price. Grace Young. Sam Greenman. D. Carter. Roy Murphy. M. Goldberg. Nat Hayes. Fran Turner. And G. Roderickson. But none of them. No, M. Whiteman.
M. Whiteman.
Voila!
Liam's surname is Whiteman. So it must be his sister's original name as well.
1407.
This has to be it.
So we want to go to 1407. Which is presumably the 14th floor. That's how they do these things, right? There's another light switch. You can see the light switch faintly in the gloom. A television is either broken or is receiving poor reception. I mean, we could open the curtains, but alright, let's do light switches. There's a dead body on the floor. A shoe pokes up from behind the bed. The eye melting curtain is thankfully closed.
I'd better leave those curtains closed. I'm not exactly supposed to be here.
Single shoe pokes up from behind the bed. I mean, there's two shoes right there that are poking out from behind the bed. And I did think it was odd. When they said, yeah, are we Mr. and Mrs. Knox? And then they went, yes. Is that blood? I mean, maybe. Hello. Dead body.
Oh, good God.
Well, that sure does look like...
Is that...
Running comparison scan. Impossible.
Yep.
That's Otis Knox.
Dun, 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 dun. Scan him again.
Scan him again.
I already did. The scan compared him to every public photo of him from 1977. It's him.
That
All
should
right.
be a 5-alarm situation back home, right?
It should.
Then
But
how?
it's not.
Occam's razor. If Otis Knox is dead in 1977, then that man you saw on the beach in 1993, that's not Otis Knox. Get back there. Confront him. Use whatever means necessary. Find out who the hell he is.
And what about Marla?
This was her hotel room. She's involved. Somehow. Do whatever you need to do.
Do whatever we need to do. Okay, time to shoot everybody. Look at the body again. That is a body. Search the body.
Nozzo, I know there's a whole impact ranking thing, but under the circumstances, should I search the body?
Okay. But don't take anything.
Why not?
Wallet, keys, assorted odds and ends. Nothing that explains how he got here, or why. Nozzo.
Okay.
Wallet.
Yeah, alright. Same thing. Alright. Let's turn
I'd
the
rather
light
leave
off.
them on.
I think we want to turn them off and get out of here. Oh, this, I mean... Oh, I guess if I go here, can I 1970 zap? No, I haven't got the thing. Alright, so I need to go back to the... the landing point and get there. Change into the stuff. Ready for fall. You did confirm it though, so you know all this thing about Duffy. And yeah, because we haven't met anybody else, this has got to be Duffy. Stepping into the thing. Back to... Oh, I didn't go to Adam Cole's in the past. Damn it. Oh, and now I can't go to the past. Oh, no. Oh, well, that is forever gone from us. Hello. Who are you?
Sorry to bother you again, but...
What?
I know the truth!
I know the truth, Otis.
Truth? Of what?
That you're not really Otis Knox.
Huh?
Otis Knox was murdered 15 years ago.
I don't think he was.
Okay, that's enough. We've been nice, we've been patient. We humored you because we didn't want to cause a scene in public. But there's a line, and you've crossed it.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling the truth. His body was found in a hotel room.
Oh? Oh, is that right? Found by who? Exactly.
Me! That's my secret. Never mind who. By me.
By me.
Sorry if I don't believe you. You're making this up.
I promise I'm not.
Marles, let it go. She knows. I told you this could happen eventually.
But Otis, you can't. Not now. We were so close.
I know. But it's time.
Time for what? What's this about?
I'll tell you everything. But first, help an old guy up, will you?
No! No! He'll grab you and do a thing. Marla stares rigidly at the sand, determined not to ignore your presence. She's not staring at the sand. Well, I guess she's staring out over the beach. The Otis Knox held out his hand for you. Waiting expectantly for you to take it. You're gonna steal my gun! Or my multi-tool. My gun, probably. Alright, if I can't do that. No? Okay.
Thanks.
Weird.
40 years till I can get my next Anderson injection. Not sure I'm gonna last that long.
Dun dun dun, you know that.
Figured it out yet?
Yes!
Come on, Fia. I refuse to believe you're this slow.
I never told you my name. You're a time traveler. You're Adam Cole. I mean, you're all of these things. You're also Duffy. I never told you my name.
I never told you my name.
Depends on your point of view, doesn't it? Always a gnarly subject where time travel is concerned.
You're Adam Cole.
You're Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I plan to be, but not yet. Come on, you've almost got it.
Yes, you're a time traveler.
You're a
I mean, we
time
know.
traveler.
Used to be. I haven't been for a long time. Come on, you're so close.
No, it can't be.
Blast it, Fia. You really haven't figured this out?
I
Did
have.
I teach
I
you
know.
nothing or what?
No.
Duffy? Duffy? Duffy! It's Duffy! Yay!
Hi, Fia. You haven't aged a day.
I don't understand it. How?
And hi, Nazo. I assume you're listening. Let me guess, he's sputtering and frantically grabbing for the protocol guide.
Noah, shut up.
Oh, I wish I could hear him.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you again.
Same, Fia. For whatever that's worth. How long has it been? For you?
Only a few weeks.
15 some odd years for me. But you already know that.
Yep. You didn't kill yourself. You don't look... You look so much older. You killed Knox. I mean, did you? I don't know. I don't think you did. I think Marla did. And that you just stepped into his place and had to because of the death. You didn't kill yourself.
So you didn't kill yourself?
I mean,
Kill
no.
myself? Is that what you thought? I was sure I made it look like an accident.
No. We figured you were too smart to forget something as important as that.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Why?
Why do this, Stuffy? Why put us through this?
Do you really need to ask that? My reason is right behind you.
Oh, please.
It's the truth. I don't need any better reason than that.
Now you're looking at me. Ah! Got you to look away from the sand. You look so much older.
Stuffy, you look so much...
Older? It's amazing what happens when you don't have access to Anderson injections anymore. Took about 10 years for biology to catch up. Just as well. Dyeing my hair gray every month was a pain.
You killed Otis Knox. I mean, we're gonna... No, this is not what happened, I don't think.
You killed Otis Knox.
I am Otis Knox.
You know blasting well what I mean. You murdered a man. You sent his body back in your place, made us think you were dead.
Oh, right.
And you've been
That's
living as him ever since.
You're not wrong, but I meant what I said. As far as history is concerned, I am him. I suggest you really think about what that means.
Yeah, you can't mess with me. Nozzo, what do we do?
Nozzo, what do we do? There must be some protocol for this.
I mean, no.
There is, but...
None of them apply to me. You know the rules. The rankings must be preserved. And what's my ranking again?
High.
Yeah, high. Which means you can't touch me.
Otis Knox disappeared after the fireworks.
We may not be able to touch you yet, but Otis Knox disappeared after the fireworks, according to the historical record, which means after that, you're fair game.
Yeah, but until then, we're on my time. Time which I intend to use. Marla, this is it. Not the way I expected it to be, but...
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
I know. But it's been worth it. Every last second.
No, fireworks have started.
Damn it. It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time. Just a little more time.
I know. We always think there's more time. Until there isn't.
I love you. You saved my life. In every sense of the word.
And I love you. You and Nathan gave my life meaning. More than I ever imagined possible. I'll see you again. I promise you that.
You'd better.
Fia, let's take a walk.
A walk?
History says the last two people to see Otis Knox were a shop owner on the Strip and one of my neighbors. Can't upset the rankings, can we? Brass will accuse me of many things, but not that. So let's go.
Alright, but I wasn't working with me. No, that's not what... I mean, nobody mentioned me.
Go ahead and say it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You still can't lie worth a damn.
I had to cover all your clients. Do you have any idea what you put us through? This is crazy. I had to cover all your clients. Do you know the amount of extra work I had to take on?
You realise that I've had to pull double duty to cover all your clients?
Oh, right. I didn't think of that. Sorry.
Well, at least you're sorry. I saw your dead body. You have no idea what that was like.
It wasn't mine. It was Otis Knox.
Yeah,
Blasted Duff. You killed a man and took over his identity for 15 years. You still haven't told me why.
It's
yes,
complicated.
It has.
We have time.
No, we really don't. Hey, Liam!
Nobody remembers me. Okay, cool.
Oh, hey, Otis. I thought you and Sis wanted to be alone tonight.
We did, but I just wanted to return this Ash Bless book you gave me.
Now? That could have waited until tomorrow, or any time.
Doing it now. I also wanted to say...
Hmm?
I love you like a real brother. You know that? Thank you for everything.
You feeling okay?
Never better. Enjoy the fireworks. See you around.
Sure. See you around.
Oh, isn't Ash Bliss? Oh,
Gonna miss that big lug. Would you believe that in the original history, Otis forced Liam to hold a book signing today? On the 4th of July, for God's sake. At least I managed to spare him that indignity.
Why? I mean, okay, I guess big American holiday, maybe it's like putting somebody to do it on the Christmas or something. I don't know. But yeah. That was you. We did wonder. That was a risk. Alright. But yeah, Ashbless. Isn't Ashbless... the Anubis Gates. That's what it is. Yeah. The Anubis Gates is another novel that has time travel-y type elements in it, and Ashbless is... Spoilers for the book if you haven't read it. Ashbless is a time traveller, is not a time traveller. It's complicated. The bootstrap paradox comes into play far more than you would expect. It's very, very timey-wimey. It's great. It's a good book. It's a very good book to read. Anyway, that was a risk. We did wonder. That was you. We did wonder.
We did wonder why that photograph was faked.
Yeah, that was me. I figured that the only real risk was if someone came back in time to check. If they did that, the jig was up anyway. I always wondered if Liam could tell the difference, between me and the original. Looking back, he must have known, but he never said anything. Not once. The original Otis and Liam never got along. Maybe he felt I was an improvement.
Improvement or not, you can't go around history killing people.
How many people have you killed on the job?
1. When it was for the job. And, I mean... No, let's just answer this.
It was for the job.
So just because we had permission, that made it okay?
You're just making excuses for yourself, trying to justify what you did.
I don't need to justify it. Otis Knox deserved to die. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Anyway, here's our next stop.
Hey, it's Evelyn, person whose name we don't know.
Ms. Sherman!
There we go!
Please,
Woo!
call
Such
me
cloud
Evelyn.
updated Sherman!
I told you a million times.
Not gonna happen. I just wanted to give you that advanced copy of the first Thirst I promised you.
You're kidding. You're doing that now?
Hit stores next week. We wait much longer, it won't be special anymore. Here you go. Sign and everything.
Thank you. My nephew's
It
gonna
just
flip. He
disappeared out of
loved
his
your
hand.
last one.
You have a good night, Ms. Sherman.
Evelyn.
Sure. Evelyn. Let's go, Fia.
And nobody's mentioning that Fia was with him. Oh, it was weird that he came around and disappeared this night.
Such a trick, that lady.
There was
Cooks
somebody
an
called Fia with
amazing
him.
roast.
No?
She says it's the herbs. Giving her a signed copy of my last book was the least I could do in return.
That wasn't your book. How did you rewrite the books? Anyway, you lived a celebrity's life. I mean, no. How did you do the books? That is the more impressive thing to know. But do you not see how it was only a problem if a time traveller came back is not true in the slightest? Because everybody, well, no. Because anybody at any point in history could have looked at the photo and gone, July 4th, there's a signing, and then looked back to see if there was a signing, who got their book signed on July the 4th there. And found out that nobody did, and gone, something is wrong. No? Also police officers who might have seen that, who had investigated the original case. I don't know. It wasn't just a risk for the time travelers.
How did you rewrite all those books anyway? Did you write them all from memory?
God, no. Would you believe I had to jury-rig a quantensonic generator just to pull copies of Otis Knox's books from the previous timeline? I thought about changing a few words here and there, putting my own spin on them. It was so tempting. You've no idea. But I didn't. Not once. Old habits die hard, I guess. Say something, Fia, for God's sake.
Hydrate.
I will say that you have done something so horrible that it's making me spin, and I'm not even dead and in my grave, and that is a weird thing. But hey, I'm spinning around, stretching and hydrating, and then moderating as well. Thank you. I will take care of the hydrating. Then stretch. Stretched legs as well. Yes. Alright, I mean, there is something that I don't quite understand here, which is you did this for Marla. At what point? At what point did you interact with Marla enough in order to determine that it was worth messing up, not necessarily the timeline, but messing up your life at the very least to save Marla? That is a heavy determination, to know that you will lose everything in order to help one person who you don't even really know. Unless you have somehow known her. But I don't know. I mean, you could have seen that she was meant to die in the original timeline. Or have a miserable life in the original timeline. And then... I don't know. I don't... Yeah, fine. And she deserved to be happy, is what Nathan said about his mother, Marla. I mean, something's got to happen here, because I got new things to look up, so I don't know what's going to happen, but alright. There's nothing to say. Rather than saying nothing, or saying was it worth it, or I don't understand. There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say, Duff.
No, I suppose there isn't. The fireworks will be over soon.
You know what happens after?
Yes, I know the protocol. You'll take me to a landing point, then Nazo will beam over a fresh chrono suit for me, then you'll bring me back.
And if you refuse?
You shoot me, with no consequences whatsoever.
Will that be necessary?
No. No, it won't. Come on. There's a great spot to watch the fireworks just over here.
But you're also Adam Cole. You plan
Nice,
to be.
huh?
I don't... I prefer the view at home.
I prefer the view from the de Blasio overpass myself, but this is nice enough.
That view is half holograms, Fia. This is real. The future may be home, but it seems like such a sterile place now. Home is where the love is. And there is no love there. Or maybe I'm just literally stuck in the past. See this boat? It's mine. My plan was to disappear, just like history says I did. Then I would slip into a new identity and work my way back, be with Marla again.
As Adam Cole.
Yes, I'm sorry, Fia. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologise to me. I'm sorry too. At least you were careful. Yeah, I'm sorry this is going down this way too.
I'm sorry too, Duffy. This is the last thing I want to do.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not sorry for what I did 15 years ago. Not ever.
Oh!
I'm sorry for that.
What the... Duffy? What did you do?
See you soon, Fia.
Fia? Fia!
From...
Duffy, what did you do to her?
You there, Nas? I'm sorry it came to this. Better hit that rewind button, for all the good it'll do.
Activating ERP.
Oh no! You've been poisoned! That's what happens when you grab me.
It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Just one. Also, what happened? Duffy, what happened? What look? I mean, we all... Alright, let's spell it out. Duffy, what happened?
What the hell happened?
Ah, got it. So this is the first time. When you took my
No,
hand
you
to
have
help
to
me
say
out of that chair,
mother.
I dosed you with morphobite, absorbed through the skin.
Morphobite?
It hardens stomach acid. Takes about 20 or 30 minutes for the effects to take hold. It's not pleasant, but you seem to already know that.
You poisoned me.
Don't worry. The cure is easy enough to obtain in about Oh, 62 years.
What?
Quanmexlin, Fia. It's the only cure. We have a few vials in the first aid kit. You need to get back here.
Run back home to ChronoZen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I don't... Right, we need to preserve the timeline. I don't know that we can do anything to punish him. I don't know why you're trying to kill me. For all you know, I could have said, you were Duffy, you were my mentor. I could have said, hey, go be Adam Cole. Alright, you killed Otis Knox, and now me?
You killed Otis Knox, and now me?
You didn't have to kill
I'm not
me.
killing you, Fia, not really. And as for Otis, he had it coming. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... forget it.
No, the paperwork alone would be a nightmare.
Fia, we don't have a lot of time here. Landing point, now.
Alright.
How long have I got, Nuzzo?
20 or 30 minutes, give or take. The landing point is 5 minutes away. You have time. I've got the antidote ready to go. I'll administer it as soon as you arrive. Fia, you're not exactly hurrying.
Can you send me back once I'm cured? What'll happen next so he's getting away? I mean, it doesn't fucking...
Can you send me back after you'd cured me?
It won't work.
Why not? Just send me back to the exact second I left from.
We've been through this before, remember? We can't risk another Crovergence.
So? I've managed once before.
Yeah,
In
we
a
did
weakened
that.
state, it would kill you. For real. The rewinds won't be enough. So no, I'm not doing it.
So he's getting away. Good! Good!
So he's getting away.
That doesn't matter, Fia.
Of course it blasting matters.
You're dying. Focus on that.
I'm not dying.
I'm not dying, Noz. Not really.
The acid in your stomach is changing its molecular composition as we speak.
Not yet, it hasn't.
It will if you don't move.
Estimated time left, 29 minutes. What'll happen next?
What'll happen next?
We've done all we can. The brass will assign someone to look for Duffy, but
They won't find him.
I ran a scan for him. 50 years worth of data from your current win. Every camera feed, every publicly available photo. Absolutely nothing. He's gone.
But we... Oh, better get moving.
I suppose that's
I mean, there's
it,
a well-stocked...
then. Heading to the landing point.
I'll
Thing.
activate your jump as soon as you're clear.
A well-stocked
And
first aid
I'm
kit.
sorry.
Right there. Maybe we can make it. Can I go somewhere else? Estimated time 4 minutes. Estimated time 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Come on, Fia. The landing point. This
Alright,
isn't the time
maybe
to
I
mess
have
around.
to die once or something. Maybe something stops me. I don't know. Alright.
Fia? The chronosuit? Come on.
I hate giving up the cure. There has to be another way. There's got to be another
There
way.
has to be another way.
I know you don't like leaving a job unfinished, but you'll be the one who's finished if you don't get back here.
I hate giving up.
I hate giving up. He can't get away with this.
I hate it too, Fia, but there's nothing we can do. He beat us. He knows our procedure too well. He even gave you a poison that could only be cured by what I've got here in the office.
Yes. How blasting magnanimous of him.
Let him. Let him. He has not done a good thing. I mean, look, Otis Knox was, by all accounts, a horrible person who was going to come and kill Marla. or beat her, or something to her that would have made her life miserable. The fact that Otis Knox is now dead, and that Duffy has stepped in to take over that, it's not a great solution. But it preserves the timeline. It means that Marla and Nathan have better lives. I am okay with this. I am more than okay with it then Otis Knox disappearing and Adam Cole coming into their life and Duffy being both of those people. I don't want to stop this.
There is absolutely no cure for Morphobite in 1993.
None. I'm reading about it now. The antidote takes years to make. You don't have that kind of time, even with time travel.
Yes,
Plus,
I do.
You'd need access to quantensonic particles, and in 1993, that's impossible.
Except it's not. I do have access to them, and I'd have 20 odd years in which to grow the things if I do it in 1970. Maybe Evelyn Whitemore got into gardening and has grown the things, and then I can eat the plant to cure myself. Maybe. I don't know.
Nozzo, I do have access to quantensonic particles in 1993.
You do?
The machine in the secret basement, remember?
Fia, you're not suggesting that rusty heap of spare parts and circuit boards?
The very same.
That's crazy!
But
What's the
particles...
worst that could happen?
I'd give you a list, but we don't have the time. Even if that machine worked, the particles are only part of the cure. There are several other steps, and...
Do you want to catch Duffy or what?
not at the cost of your life.
You have your finger over the rewind button.
Always.
Then you won't let that happen. Send me all the data you have on this cure. Quonmexilin, was it?
It's in the archive.
We're going to do this, Nozzo. And I am going to die trying. As many times as it takes.
Oh, that is a good line.
I don't like this,
I like
Fia,
that.
but I'm with you. If you want to come back, just say the word.
Alright, and now we can switch between the places. Alright, and it takes some time to switch. Alright, well, first of all, can I... Right, so we have Evelyn Sherman. Let's look up that. Evelyn Sherman passed away in the village of Jivadi on March 3rd, 2022, at the age of 70. Evelyn's early life was defined by sports of all kinds. At the age of 22, she had become one of the era's most renowned stunt women. Her daring feats in films and the high-speed car chases in 1973 Steel Siren and the iconic roof jump of 1976 Valkyrie Justice. She was known for being a perfectionist as well as fearless, often demanding and receiving reshoots of stunts that she felt were anything less than her best. In the mid-1980s, injuries accumulated over her stunt career forced her to retire. Most knew her as a quiet soul, often tending to her beloved garden and staying away from the spotlight, but Evelyn's appetite for adventure never waned. She turned her attention to exploring uncharted jungles and forests, discovering rare plants and animal species. Her many discoveries, including the glint frog, the armor-winged prowler, and the Peruvian fern strider. Oh, names. On an expedition to the Himalayas, she selflessly saved two of her fellow travellers from a dangerous fall, carrying them several dozen miles to safety. Tragically, she contracted pneumonia and died a week later. She finished her life as she lived it, fearless, demanding perfection, living out her passion for the unknown. She will be greatly missed, but not soon forgotten. Alright, cool. Quenmexilin in.
Right. Blood sample, sodium nitrate, buformin, phytofusion. All in less than 30 minutes.
Can
Easy.
do. Synthesis and application of quixamilin for neutralizing morphobite poison. Quenmexilin is the only known antidote to morphobite, a poison that causes fatal solidification of stomach acid within 30 minutes. The synthesis of quixamixilin involves the following step. Extract a blood sample infected with morphobite. Expose the sample to quantensonic particles for several minutes to induce necessary changes. Mix equal parts sodium nitrate and buformin to create the base compound. Right. So, alright, inject the base compound into any type of young flora, such as a tree sapling or plant. The mixture will alter chemically as the plant grows. Now, the plants mature for at least a decade. During the photofusion period, the plant's biological process will modify the mixture. Harvest the buds or leaves of the mature plant. When consumed, these plants will neutralize the morphobite poison effectively. The detailed process ensures the antidote's potency, providing a crucial countermeasure to morphobite's lethal effects. Okay, so we go back to the Nox's house and we chew on one of the leaves. Because if we've done it already, then surely it will have already been done, and then, you know, I will be fine. No, that's not the way the time travel works in this one? Okay. So we go to the Nox's place. We go into the well-stocked first aid kit and get sodium nitrate and buformin. And, presumably, a syringe where we can extract a blood sample. Then we can go to the Quantonic place in Adam Coles, get those, put the stuff in there, mix it all together again, and then go back to the Nox's place and inject it into the 1970s version of the tree that is there. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's
Open
just
the
do
tunnel,
this.
Noz, quick.
Pow! 21 minutes. So yeah, I don't think I can do this first time. Oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, now I'm running. 4. I mean, okay, I'm just going to die this first time. Because I'm going to go there and I'm going to call Evelyn White. Oh, not Evelyn White. Evelyn Sherman.
Who should I look up?
Evelyn Sherman.
Aha, she does have a telephone number listed. I'll make a note of it.
Alright.
Have to hurry.
7 minutes. That's less time. Alright, I'm gonna die. But I've got her phone number this time. Let's go to Adam Cole's place. Gonna die tonight. Right.
This thing must be able to help me. Somehow.
But I haven't got any... Alright, well I'm gonna die and there's nothing else I can do. So I'm just gonna go up and down this ladder.
Oh god, here it comes.
Second time, but I'm getting better. I know what I've got to do.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna lie through my teeth.
No idea what you're talking about.
Somehow I don't believe you. Run back home to ChronoZen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I was gonna say, I can just shoot you dead.
We both know that won't work on me. Not yet.
Yeah, it will.
Can't fault you for trying.
It should do.
Marla, I'll see you soon.
Because you're gonna
You'd better.
disappear anyway,
Bye,
so
Fia.
it shouldn't matter.
I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... Oh, forget it.
I don't care. Right. Back to the Nox's residence. Can I just
I'm not
eat
here
some?
to climb trees.
No, but I am here
Besides,
to...
It wouldn't support my weight.
But I am here to eat this. No? Alright, okay. You.
Come on, there has to be something here I can use. Aha. An empty syringe, hygienically wrapped.
Okay. You really don't want to do this, but I have to. Blood.
Well, that was unpleasant, but I got it.
Alright. Now I can... don't know where to get other things from. Right, now I want to go to Adam Cole's place. I haven't been to Adam Cole's place in the past yet. Either. Everything I'm doing here is going to be undone. Right. Inject blood into...
Right, that's done. Look at that. My blood is swimming with consonic time stream particles. Wait, does that mean I'm chronolocked?
No, just the syringe, and whatever is inside it.
So this syringe is immune to changes in the time stream?
That's right.
Which means it won't pop out of existence when I loop again.
Excellent.
That's also right.
Well, that'll save some time at least. Anyway, 1 step down, 4 to go.
I'll be here.
Alright. What do you say? A plastic needle with a metal... Yeah, a plastic syringe with a metal needle. It's half full of your blood and telltale sparkles of quasonic particles. Alright, okay, up we go. Can I... No, okay, I need to be outside. Oh, I still can't... Alright, okay, well, this is... silly. Because I want to go somewhere. I guess I go to the landing point. Oh, I could have done it from there. I hadn't realised.
Open
Right,
the
then
tunnel,
we'll go-
Nos, quick.
And then I want to go back to Knox's place. Cole's place, sorry. And see what's going on there. Unless there's nothing there.
That location is a cigar shop in this Wen. No need to investigate further.
Alright, okay, so I'm going to die this time around. I don't know where to get... I mean, I can go here, and I can phone. Hello. I can phone Evelyn.
No answer.
Alright. A rotary telephone. How utterly prehistoric. I can do it in the past. I can do it in the future. Oh. Silubin. No? You haven't got anything? Right, so I need sodium nitrate and buformin. Where do I find sodium nitrate? You're not on a drug-fueled rampage where it's all over here? No. I guess I call Evelyn from inside the Knox's house in the real world because I want to chew on a bush. And that would be weird if I was doing it in front of her, maybe. So, you know, I call her phone and, oh, now I have to go inside, and now I can eat the bush from outside. Maybe. I mean, I'm just clicking on these because I don't know. I don't know where to get the other stuff from. If you're diabetic, maybe... I'm gonna die when I go upstairs, aren't I? I wonder if you had something else on you? Yeah, okay, I'm coming out and going, bleh.
Oh god, here it comes. Ugh.
Also,
Lost
there's this
it,
thing, walk back and
Duffy.
forth between locations until you die.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Are you enjoying it?
Are you enjoying this?
I'm not. Believe me. I wish it didn't have to come to this. Run back home to ChronoZen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I'm gonna figure this out. How could you do this? I would have let you go, you idiot.
We're friends, Duffy. How could you do this?
Of course we're friends, Fia. That's never going to change.
Yes, it
But
is.
This is my family. Nobody's going to take that away from me. Not you, not Nazo, and not anyone at ChronoZen. Nobody. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... forget it.
You do understand that if I was friends with someone and then they poisoned me, doesn't matter what the reasons were, unless it was to save my life. Somehow poisoning me saved my life somehow. We would not be friends again afterwards. And even if it did save my life, it would probably change the nature of our friendship in some way. So, we'll always be friends. No, we won't. No, we won't. Alright? Alright. Okay. So I need to get sodium nitrate and buformin to create a base compound. But I have no idea. Alright, okay. Do you have it? Can I talk to you?
Marla?
You better get a move on. Duffy told me what Morphabite does to your stomach. You don't want to find out for yourself.
Yeah, I found out several times.
I already found out.
Oh, right. Time loops. Then you already know that this is pointless. Just go. Leave me alone.
No. Was Otis diabetic?
Otis was diabetic, wasn't he?
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah. He carried those pills around wherever he went. Probably died with them too.
Cool. So I can get that and find out what kind of pills he's got. What happened 15 years ago?
What exactly happened 15 years ago?
Should you really be wasting your time like this?
It's my time to waste.
I'm not
Well,
wasting
like
it.
Bobby Brown says, that's your prerogative. Ask whatever. I'm not the one who's dying.
So yeah, tell me, how did you and Duffy
How did
meet?
you and Duffy meet?
I picked him up at a concert.
You what?
I thought I was saying goodbye to my abusive husband and this city for good. So when I met him, I thought, why not? Why not have a little fun before I leave?
So you brought him back to your room at the Commonwealth Hotel?
Yeah, but Otis was waiting for me when we got there. He had the devil in his eyes, let me tell you. If Duffy wasn't with me, I'm sure he would have killed me. And Nathan.
Nathan?
I just learned I was pregnant. That's why I was leaving. Duffy saved us and gave up everything to do it. So don't you dare tell me he did wrong.
No.
That can't be right. If Marla or Nathan died in the original history, Otis Knox's history would have changed too. And it didn't. This doesn't add up.
I mean, this could always have been the original history. That's something you're not telling
There's
me.
more to this than you're telling me, Marla. I know it.
I don't care what you know. Now hurry home before your stomach turns to gravel. I don't want to watch.
Tough luck. You can't
You're
be okay
really
with this.
okay with all this?
You mean getting rid of you so you'll leave us alone? Of course I am.
I mean, murdering your husband, poisoning me.
My husband is the man who just left. And as for the poison, the cure is 70 years that away. Clock's ticking.
How do you...
How much do you actually know?
I know everything, Fia Quinn. Or should I say, Fia Quinn and Frank Nazarelli.
We call him Nozzo.
I know.
What a startling comeback. Yes, you might call him Bert, but that's not his real name.
I'd better, go.
Yeah, you, better.
Alright, okay. So, we want to go... I want to go... I mean, yes, time travel. Now, this is...
Have to hurry.
Yeah, I get that, but this is weird that I have to do that in order to then go to the Commonwealth Hotel. Search the geezer. I mean, I wasted a couple of minutes talking to Marla. Maybe that's important. Maybe that'll be important. Maybe it won't. Search the body, find out what's going on, or possibly take...
He was carrying a small bottle of diabetes pills with him. I don't need much. I'll just take one.
Alright. Now we have a small dose of diabetes medication. I mean, it's cyber... I mean... I'm just going to do that.
I'll just crack open this pill capsule and add it to my blood.
Right. So now it has... buformin hydrochloride. Okay. But now I need sodium nitrate from somewhere. What do we use? What is sodium nitrate used? For some reason, I keep coming back to film for sodium nitrate. Is it something used in the development of film? Or is it part of the chemical composition of film? Is it in the photograph? I mean, that...
Perhaps another tactic is in order.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wouldn't be in the photo like this, but I'm trying to think where stuff... Alright, you here,
That man is as high as the lunar space station. I doubt talking to him would yield anything useful.
He might have... he might be a walking pharmaceutical exhibition. He might have the stuff we need in it. And this is...
No need. I already know Marla's room number.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's not going to be anybody down there as Dr. Chemist or anything. Hey, do you have
I see
anything?
no reason to bother her.
Right, there's nothing... I mean, there's loads of syringes on the beach, but going through all of the syringes and finding... Oh, this one has buformin in it. That doesn't make any sense. That was a cigar shop. There's nothing there that I need right now. The bookshop didn't have anything in it. And there's nothing at the landing point. If I go back to the future, there's nothing at the landing point. I suppose I could talk to Liam and ask him if he knows anything about...
Have to hurry.
Ask him if he knows anything about sodium nitrate, whatever it was. Is that fertilizer?
Excuse me.
Hmm?
No.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Right. I'm just gonna
Have
flip
to
like
hurry.
this and die immediately.
Oh God, here it comes.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Yes, it bloody worked. Too many. Too many.
Too many.
You always were stubborn. Run back home to ChronoZen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
ChronoZen. No, I'm just gonna figure
I'll
this
figure
out,
this
man.
out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... Oh, forget it.
Alright. Let's go to the Nox's place and... Hey. Oh. Is it going to be in the supply cupboard? Yeah, alright. Cool, Evelyn Sherman.
Huh?
I'm going to get some stuff from you. I'm going to break into your supply cabinet. Storage place.
There's a small plastic bag labelled sodium nitrate.
Exactly.
I'll just nick that.
I knew it from somewhere.
I'll
Yeah.
just add these sodium nitrate crystals to my quansonic treated blood.
Then it's half full of your blood, sodium nitrate crystals, euphormic hydrochloride, and a telltale sparkle of quansonic particles.
Have to hurry.
Inject into the small tree sapling starting to grow here.
There we go, little sapling. Let nature do its thing.
I mean, so the question is, how did you know? How were you meant to find out what was in buformin, or where buformin was in, and where sodium nitrate was? Fireworks. Pew 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 pew. All right. Then I can go back into the future. I mean, I wonder if I should just die and then loop again, and then take the minimum amount of time in which to do this, because then I can just come here, eat the...
Have to hurry.
No, I don't have to hurry. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself. If you talk to Evelyn, she tells you about the sodium nitrate in her cupboard. Maybe I
have to hurry.
Maybe I already did talk to her about that at some point.
Have
in the
to
past,
hurry.
Or in the future.
Oh God, here it comes.
Do that, or maybe not. I don't know.
I hate this. I hate this.
Thank you for.
I hate this.
What about buformin? How are you meant to know about buformin?
I recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
I'm about to do this. I'm not giving up.
We're not giving up, no matter how many times it takes.
It won't work. Run back home to ChronoZen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I'm gonna take like 4 minutes, man.
I'll figure this out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this.
I've defeated your plan.
See you soon.
It's better.
Bye, Fia.
In less than an hour of my...
I hope you're happy. I really... forget it.
Bye. Time to go to the Knox residence. And you're still not here, for some reason. Now I'm gonna eat your leaves.
Here goes everything.
Yum 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 yum.
Ugh.
Well?
You're a hologram.
Blasting
Why
hell,
did you...
That felt good.
Why did you get
Now to
away
catch
from
up
that?
with Duffy. We don't have much time.
We have infinite time. Hey, buddy.
Fia? How are you even standing? Your stomach lining must feel like razor blades by now.
I'm super cool. I'm tougher than I look. Grrr.
You survived?
I did survive, yes. Time to feel fine.
I feel fine, Duffy. In fact, I've never felt better.
Well, you've always been resourceful.
You taught me well.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Nozzo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
Any second now. After that,
Nozzo?
Don't bother. I've desynced you.
Desynced?
Small invention of mine. I made it back in 2062. Still works 15 years later. It desyncs you from the monitoring station at ChronoZen. When I turn it off, Nozzo won't even notice time has passed. So, we can talk freely.
You think, now, how often did you use this? This goes against everything you taught me. I mean, yeah, how often did you use it, man?
Did you use that desync device in the field? It can't be legal.
Of course I used it in the field.
No,
When
I
else
didn't
was I
use
going to use it?
often. Maybe a few times just to try it out. Then I met Marla and, well, things got out of hand.
I mean, I don't want to say any of these things. I don't care. Look, I'm not saying this man deserves his happiness because of everything that's happened, but...
This goes against everything you taught me.
You mean focus on the job? I found something more important than the job.
So did you.
So have you, haven't you? You have. I know the look. You know how I feel, whether you admit it or not.
What makes you don't know me at all? What makes you the exception? I think the answer is nothing. Nothing makes him the exception. You can do it too, as could everybody else.
What makes you the exception then? Why do you get to have everything you want when the rest of us...
That's just it. I found something I wanted, more than anything, so I took the risk. Wouldn't you, Fia? I think you would. I really think you would.
You don't know me. I don't want to say any... You don't know me at all, fine, whatever.
You know nothing about how I feel.
I know what it's like to live like you. To avoid caring about anything because it might disappear. Look at Nazo. He lost his whole family. Now his life revolves around ChronoZen. He knows that if he cared about anything else, he could lose it. Is that the future you want for yourself?
I mean, the fireworks weren't over when this dialogue choice became available, but now they are. I mean, I'm going to go over these. Resync me now.
Resync me, Duffy.
So
now.
that we can hear what they say.
Don't tell me you never wanted to explore the past without him watching you. Doesn't it feel nice? Just a little? Don't answer. I know how bad you are at lying.
Got out of hand. You killed a man, Duffy.
He was going to kill Marla. Nathan, too.
We both know that isn't true. If Otis's history changed that drastically, we would know.
Fine. You got me. She wouldn't have been killed. She would have been beaten within an inch of her life and never fully recovered. And Nathan, born with severe brain damage, grew up despising his father. It was Nathan who killed him, you know. The original Otis. Buried him at sea on the 4th of July. Then killed himself a few months later. Tell me, Fia, should I have just stood by and let all of that happen?
We've let worse things happen, Duffy.
This was different. I saw an opportunity to make things better and I took it.
This is a horrible indictment of things of the time. If he could have gone out and written all those books and been a famous celebrity and not have his timeline change, if he beat a woman nearly to death, that is shocking. And so where things do happen at sea. Yes, buried at sea. But that is a shocking indictment of, I don't know, the culture of the time, because beating a woman wasn't seen as serious, or of police because they could be bribed, or did not investigate well enough to find out what happened, or something. Fireworks are over, it's time.
Fireworks have stopped.
Yeah.
So tell me, how is this going to go?
Fia, a long time ago I asked you a question. I asked why there were so few of us who could do this job. Do you remember what you said?
I can't recall. I don't remember what I said, which one of these. I mean, it sure would be nice if I got the answer right. That would be great. That we were special? Let's say that.
That we were just special.
Yeah, I probably made some offhand joke, didn't I?
I don't know.
I've thought about it a lot over the years, and I've realized something. Life is about change. The world is about change. Change is a necessary part of life. Staying aloof and above it all while the world alters and shifts around you. Nobody should live like that. Nobody can live like that. No wonder ChronoZen finds so few candidates. I'm amazed they can find anyone at all. They told us we could see all the paths not taken, like it was so magical, so blasting special. But they left out one important thing. All those
never
paths,
take any paths?
none of them include us.
Yeah.
So I escaped all that. I've walked a path of my own. It was full of highs, full of lows, and full of everything in between. But above all, it was full. Can you say the same? I'm not going back, Fia. So kill me. Or let me go. I'm ready either way. Well, what's it gonna be?
Nozzo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
Any second now. After that, do whatever you need to do. Fia?
It's done.
Already?
I said it's done. Can I come home now?
Is your chronosuit engaged?
Yes, confirmed. Home, please.
Sure, Fia. Stand by. And time fall in 3,
Am I dead now
1.
as well? No.
Welcome back. Are you okay?
Never better.
I'm sorry you had to do that, Fia.
I didn't.
Well, can't find protocol.
Do you want to go grab a drink? Talk about it. Or go to the park gallery, even.
I think I'd rather call it a night.
Right. Of course. This was a lot.
I don't think she did it.
I'm gonna petition the brass to give us some time off. I don't care how backlogged we are.
Sure. Whatever you feel is best.
Yeah. What a mess.
I don't think she did it. I know if I was given the option, I would not have done it. The next day, relative time. Oh, Nozzo! These businesses got chrono shifted so often it's difficult to keep track of what they are. Alright, can I go away?
I'm where I need to be.
Oh, you've just given it all up, haven't you? Is that a hydraulic thing?
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Frank Nazarelli.
Ooh, an extra stretch. Hey!
Huh?
It's
That's
active.
Weird.
Oh my
The
god!
jump system's
Does that mean Fia went in? I mean,
February
we know she
15th,
did.
2029, NYU. Oh, Fia. You didn't. Fia, come in. Please tell me you aren't doing what I think you're doing. That explosion needs to happen. You know this. Stopping it could blast it. I'm setting an auto jump to come after you. If you can hear me, just stay
How
where
do you
are.
get back then?
I won't tell the brass. I'll erase the logs. Just be okay.
February 15th, 2029, East Village, 6:31 p.m. Ooh, Old Clive. I don't know if we mentioned that. You haven't got any glasses on. Oh, no, you have got glasses.
Ow. Been years since I did that. Fia? Fia, are you there? I'm here, Fia. I just hope you haven't done anything crazy.
Kaboom! You don't care what this says or means. You need to find Fia as soon as possible. No, I've got nothing. I can't call anybody. There's no search history. You can't see that, but there's nothing under there. Lock has been sheared off with a micro laser. Fia obviously came prepared this time around. Dun, 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 dun. Go outside and see the thing. I could have sworn it was during daylight hours that it happened.
Fia? Fia, come in. Blast it. It can't end like this. Come
Yes, it can.
on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
Blast it, Fia. If you're here to stop that explosion...
Oh, ye of little faith.
Okay, so
Fia?
they were...
Are you alright? What's going on?
I did it, Moss.
Where are you?
Alley off Waverley. Can't miss it. Meet you there.
Fia, what did you do?
So we didn't hear that bit before, at the beginning. So yeah, now I'm thinking that... Now I'm thinking that she is dead, or going to die at this point. But she saved M. And maybe she's going to do the same thing as Duffy? And live out a life of obscurity? Let's see what else is going on. Go back to your landing point. The auto return function should kick in as soon as you return with Fia. Fight it, man. Bus stops. Road. You need to discover Fia before the brass discovers she's gone rogue. You don't care about any of this. Oh. Alright, well, let's go out. Let's go find it. Hey!
Oh,
Hi, Nos. Again.
Saved all the pointing.
We've had this conversation before. 44 times, I think. Maybe 45.
Rewind. That means
I'm dying, Nos. Yeah.
How?
How do you think? Wasn't quick enough, but I saved her. Some of the paintings, too. Not all of them, but it's enough.
Why? Why did you do this? I mean, sure, let's...
Why did you do
I
this,
don't
Fia?
understand, because I am also...
Duffy was
Right?
too good a teacher.
Duffy?
I wanted to do one thing. Just one thing. For myself. No, not for myself. For someone else.
Look at that. It is the angel picture. It's there. Why her? I mean... Read the room, man. You were married. You understand. Look, maybe you weren't in love. Maybe you just had people who you enjoyed the company of and were with. Maybe they're not the people that you would have done anything for. Maybe you didn't feel that same connection with them.
I don't get it, Fia. Why is she so important? You barely know her.
I wanted to know her. To
Yep.
give us both the chance. She deserves that. We deserve that.
Well, she...
Was she worth losing your life over?
I didn't plan on dying when coming here. It just kind of happened.
Well, this is interesting as well. I think you're lying, Fia. I don't think this is the 44th or 45th time. Although you're being a very good liar if you're doing this at this point. But anyway, because if it reversed... Oh, but who is pressing the rewind button? I get the idea that the rewind button is a button at HQ. So I guess maybe you have to go back there and get there within the 30 minutes? But that you remember this? Because you're the jump? I don't know. Okay. I'll get an ambulance.
I'll get an ambulance. There are already several on their way. I'll just flag one of them down.
Tried that. Doesn't work. Sorry, Nos.
What about the trained EMTs who are with the fire engines that are right behind you? No? Okay. Let's get you
Come
out
on,
of here.
Fia. Let's get you out of here.
I won't make it, Nos. We tried so many times.
What should I do?
I don't know what to do here, Fia.
Turn off my PFE.
What? But the rewinds.
We'll stop. I know. But it's okay. I checked the archive. Imani lives. Knowing that, it's okay. It's all okay.
She could yeah, let's say she could disappear again. Because, I mean, you'll die, you know you've accepted that, but she could disappear again.
You can't know for sure if Imani will live.
Don't tell me you are doubting the archive.
No, because she could disappear
No,
again.
But another chrono shift can take her away again.
I know. This could all be for nothing. Isn't that amazing?
What?
Think of all the people we met, all through history, all following their dreams, following their hearts. None of them knew if it would work out. None of them knew the future, but it didn't stop them from trying anyway. What makes us so special?
Let's have the you'll die liar. No, let's just turn it off.
Okay.
I don't know. You?
Thank you.
I pointed a gun at you and then you glowed.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth,
I died. The next day, relative time.
That's one of my favorites.
Of course it is, Imani.
Could I ask what you see?
Hmm?
What are you
Friend.
feeling right now?
Oh,
Loss. Confusion, sadness, happiness, loneliness, anger. Loss. I lost a friend. Again. I lost a family before and I did nothing about it. I lost a friend and I had to directly make that happen. I'm feeling loneliness at this point.
nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
These
What?
paintings have
No,
a
that's not what I
colorful
said.
history. We still don't know the name of the brave woman who sacrificed her life to rescue them. Her reasons will always remain a mystery. All we can do now is appreciate what she saved and try to imagine what she saw. Do you really feel nothing?
Was she happy?
Sorry?
Fia, was she happy?
Ah, so you know.
That she faked her death? Yeah. Fia always was a terrible liar.
Isn't that the truth? It was her biggest regret, lying to you. If she realized that you knew all along, well, no point in dwelling.
So, was she happy?
Yes, we both were, as much as anyone can be.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Wiped out. No?
She passed 5 years ago.
I know.
I miss her. I miss her every day.
Yeah. I wish I could understand why. To risk everything she had, everything she was, on someone she barely knew?
I wondered the same thing. To the day she died, she never had a proper answer. She had her own reasons. Whatever they were, I'm grateful for them. I hope that one day you'll find some of your own.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I'm here most of the time. If you ever want to talk about her or anything at all, just putting that out there.
I'll keep that in mind, Miss Nash.
Please. Call me M. And you're Nazo, correct?
Yeah, Actually, it's Frank. Call me Frank.
Frank it is. And poof. We now know each other. You have a good night,
Wiggly
Frank.
hands.
Same to you, Em.
You should have done that wiggly hands thing like you did in the World Trade Center. There we are. I thought there were 7 chapters rather than 6, but hey, there we go. And yeah, Sally Beaumont, who voiced Fia Quinn, did quite a bit of writing on it as well, as I understand. For, at the very least, for things that how Fia Quinn would react. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here. Oh, look at this. Man, that music is too faint. I didn't spot you were Nick Cord as well there. Have you duplicate played somebody else in one of the games in Unavowed, but I can't recall what. There were a load of people who doubled up their voices in this. I just didn't swap, which is... I can usually do that. There's always a core of the voice that is the original person. Oh, it's always going to be Nash. Okay, that's a shame. Unless that's in the credits. I don't know.
We came back for more, and we reached heights that no one has before. You'll always be the one that I adore. Another peak to climb, so climb with me, baby, until the end of time.
Hey, Vicky Santina. Yay!
I used to think that I was fine alone, and that's what fate had.
Bob lip sync. Total lip sync. Okay.
My future was to sit on a solemn throne, and that was all I would need.
He did voice a cameo, but
In the strangest of ways, and it changed all I thought I knew. That life is short, so go out in a blaze. I'll burn up with you.
he did the door. But yeah, he hasn't been credited. Interesting. You know, when they put their hands on the door and it went, hey, this is Fia Quinn's identified, sort of thing. I mean,
Where we belong, seize life and make it shine. Seize me, baby, until the end of time. And when we're gone, will they know we were here? And will
I'm reluctant, but I'm going to push a button. Ow. Ow. I am on the Watch Eye Discord. Do we? If I select continue. No, it's you. Here. Unless... I don't know. Let's go back.
Oh no.
Hi, Nos. Again.
Again?
We've had this
Really?
Yeah.
dying, Nos. Yeah.
The
How?
last section was
How do you think?
epilogue.
Wasn't
Chapter
quick, but
7.
it's not.
Alright, you saved all the paintings and everything. We did all of that, and I can't get out of this now. I mean, I can Alt-Tab, and we can just leave it on this horrifying scene. The horribleness that's going on. We can go over to endings. I have the music in the background, and I'm going to check. See what achievements we got. Man, we only earned 2 new achievements this time. We got completed Chapter 6. Finished the game without asking for a hint. More like Nos no, so we did do it. I didn't accidentally mess up, as I thought right at the beginning when I just clicked the button. And we got Pastroland. Oh, which is Past and Astroland. That's where it was. Alright. Yeah, which means I am missing... I've only got 40% of the achievements, so there's a bunch left to go. Which is interesting. I have morphobite poisoning in front of 6 different people. Ooh. Okay, so we could die in front of Duffy / Otis. In front of Evelyn. Not Evelyn. Yeah, in front of Evelyn. In front of Marla. in front of Liam. And I guess in front of the 2 people who were in the hotel? That would be 6. There's one you can't get for another 4 months. Yeah, there's one that you can get for another... system clock. You can change the system clock to visit the Twin Towers while playing on a very specific date. But yeah, there's a bunch. Avoid death at the hands of someone's younger self. You can get no kill. Tanaka. You can fix a temp's future on the very first try. Oh. Shoot first, ask questions later for time gap. That's interesting. I mean, there's a load of them. Try and visit the dev on his birthday. Huh. I mean, I don't even know how we would try and visit. Dave Gilbert. I don't know where that came from. But hey, I am sure there's a bunch. Oh, did you use the correct date on the first try? Okay. Messed that one up slightly. Yeah. Never mind. And of course there is, as always, listen to the entire commentary from the opening menu to the closing credits, which is one that I will definitely be doing. But yeah, that. I'm going to close down the music now. That is the end of Old Skies. That is the end of our time travelling adventures. So now we just have to get back to regular adventures. And who knows what they will be. I hope they will be better than Input Dave Gilbert's birthday win for your Tales Nozo. Ah, okay, fine. That makes sense. Dave Gilbert's birthday win for your Tales Nozo to the deduction of the things, right. Now that involves me knowing when his birthday is. We'll just have to work that one out. I'm sure there is something somewhere which I have read which says what it is. But hey, doesn't matter. For now we can just say, man, what a beautiful game. What a wiped out ending at the end there. That was that was a I'm not going to say heartrending. It was a sad ending at the end there where it was all wiped out. She never existed. Or, at the very least, they never met up and did the thing that they did there. Who knows what actually happened to them? Not me. I don't know if... I mean, I'm sure Dave Gilbert has an idea of what that was meant to represent, but it's open to interpretation. Perhaps they never went and sat on that bench and did that thing. Perhaps they went off somewhere else and were jet-setting around the world and had an even better life than the one which we saw in that photograph. I don't know. But also, God, what an incredible amount of pressure on M. Eh? Oh yeah, I gave up my whole life in the future to come back and save you, to try and make a relationship with you. The amount of pressure that must have been on there to make the relationship work. Jesus Christ. Wow, I'm surprised she didn't buckle under that. I sat on a different bench 2 meters away. Maybe, but somebody took a photo of an empty old bench for some reason. Because the photo still existed. It just didn't contain the subjects on it. So, what a weird thing. But hey. There we go. That was Old Skies. Another Watch Your Eye game. It is a very good game. I very highly rate it, but I still don't think it has knocked off Unavowed off of my top spot there. I don't know. With this one, I mean, the Duffy twist at the end there. I mean, I was guessing that from from all points of view, from lots of points along the way, but I never guessed the Unavowed plot. That was that. I think that is part of what elevates it for me. The twist was just so unseen in that one, and in this one, I saw it coming, which is unfortunate. It is no less good for it, but it had less impact because I was guessing, because I worked it out. But anyway, that is it. I am so grateful that I was able to be here answering it for you, because you're amazing. Never let anybody tell you anything different. Whether you're here live and in person or later on the VOD, the fact that you're here for any amount of time means that I appreciate you. And not even a chrono shift will erase my appreciation for you. It just won't. It will still be there somehow. Will we be back tomorrow? That is a question. I do not know. We will definitely be back on Friday for more Doom, but I don't know what we will be doing on Wednesday and Thursday at this point. So I can only say, turn up and see if something is going on. I can't even say what happened. But yeah. And on Sunday, of course, we'll be back here doing a new exciting point-and-click game. Again, what will that be? I don't know. We might go and do a Monkey Island, as I want to work my way through all of the Monkey Islands that we have now backwards, just to see how they progress or degress, whichever way you look at it. But yeah, maybe that'll be it. Maybe it'll be a different point-and-click game because we've still got the Gabriel Knights to look at, and I have so many others that we could be doing here. So we'll find out, and I hope you will find out what we're doing the next time we're back here, when I will be Richard, and this whole thing around us, that will be LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, and I never did mention Doctor Who, but I'll do it right here at the end. Limited time offer, no vowels. And you, have fun, and, of course, as always, stay weird.